he fits and he makes a good amount of creativity out of not much to take from.
Yeah. No, I can definitely see that point. I'm much more surface and very poppy. Like, I'm very
Right.
want to be happy. Like,
Okay. Right.
I understand the
The
range of, like, being realistic or being, like, darker. Like, I do understand that.
the grittier forms of animation.
Yeah.
But you in particular, you prefer something cute and, like, uplifting more. And fair enough.
Yeah.
I mean, I also love that shit. I love animation of basically all kind. I really... Okay, what's that? Oh, shit. Alright, but, a good one for, like, a cute animation is Pookie Senpai. I think that's their name.
The only
They're...
Pokey I can think of is this streamer who's like, how is Pokey?
Oh, Pokimane?
Pokimane, yep, that's it. I was gonna say, I know a streamer who's like Pokey something, but...
Right. Nah, what I'm referring to is, Pookie Senpai is just a... it's an animator, symbol of a cat, and their animations are extremely adorable. The eye movement of, like, the generic scenes, always great. Okay. And then there's actually... You want to talk about a gritty, like, off-putting, like, not necessarily, like, happy-go-lucky looking animation. Aaron himself, Ego Raptor, when he used to animate, was a good example of that. He made a lot of horrific animations.
Yeah.
But, I mean, you know, that was also the way back then as well.
Yeah.
Kind of just fit in with the theme. Felt like bringing it up.
So, next question.
Next question. Psychological climate of the classroom has a lot to do with the student's personality development. Oh yeah.
That totally was like off of a watching video, not that he copied things off of a... There was lock there. Hold on. There was totally a lock right there. I saw that. What is it saying?
Okay.
That annoys me because I don't know what it's trying to tell me because I've never...
You don't know what to do?
Yeah. Like, I don't dash into it.
Fair enough.
So it's like, I guess I'll move on.
Maybe there's like a hidden key.
Maybe I have to go back there after hitting a switch or something.
Maybe.
Whatever. So, yes, back to the question.
Like, right here. I did go about this on, like, how an environment and the people, like, you're around affect your entire mentality, not just as a child, but as, like, who you become growing up. Every action has a consequence, good or bad, and that will eventually lead to something. Accept the responsibility of your decisions and your past, good or bad, and that's basically all I gotta say about that.
Yeah.
Like, if you are really affected by something people have like said to you or how you were treated at one point, the best thing to do is like, yes, this does suck. What can I do to change it? What can I do? You're not responsible for your past, but you're responsible for making your present to change your future. You know?
Yeah. I will say I definitely personally do this just because, like, when I used to live, I was known as the gross kid.
I mean, yeah.
And
same.
I'd also just hit puberty. And so at the time, I was like, okay, whatever. And the reason why I didn't care about it was because it was like, well, I don't have any friends in the first place, and I'm not trying to make friends. I have games. And so it wasn't like
Right, there's no one here that I respect. Why would I try to make friends with people I'm not enjoying?
Mm-hmm. And so I would use the advantage where, like, at the end of the day, if I wanted to sit in the back, I I'd be like, I could just like sit next to the person who was staying there, and they would just move away, and it'd be like, hey, I get the backseat all by myself, and that was
I
perfect.
mean, honestly, sad feeling, but at the same time, hell yeah, being alone.
Mm,
I can honestly understand that, as sad as that is.
yeah,
But, it's whatever at this point.
yeah.
What did you upgrade? Oh, okay. Um, shit, I was gonna say something.
You want to look at the
It
map for
was
remembering?
right. Ah, shit. Nah. Oh yeah, it was more along the lines of I've had like straight up abusive teachers.
Oh,
Like
okay.
I have had a bad health like record as like a child. A lot of past issues, probably the reasoning for that. But I remember times where like I've gotten so bad that they've called my parents, said they were gonna get an ambulance, and then literally had to push me back into a room and then yelled at me in front of everybody for wasting their time because I collapsed in the middle of a hallway.
Yeah. Okay, I've never been in that
I
bad
mean,
scenario. I've had
I know.
I've had two. There's actually been one time when I had to go to the hospital because I tripped on a bench. Or no, I tripped on a root of a
Oh,
tree. Like, you know how roots can sometimes come over the ground? I tripped on one of those, and I tripped over it, and my head hit a metal bench.
oh,
Like,
shit.
and I had to get scanned afterwards, and I yeah, I asked my mom recently about it, and it's like, yeah, I'm pretty sure I had a concussion from it. Now, I don't do any sports, so it's not like I'm like ranking up the concussions or anything. But like
Right,
the
ranking
only
up the
concussion I
concussion
ever get,
counter. Like,
yeah,
hell yeah, I'm only 8 concussions away from an upgrade.
yeah. And one time, well, sorry, this actually made me think of a different story. Where the school, one time the school lost me,
Right.
and
What?
I literally was just wandering the halls. Like I was legit. It was like if you go
Oh,
to like a store in the middle of the night and there's no one around.
yeah.
Like it was like that where
They
I was just
just
walking
don't.
around like, huh, where is everyone? Yeah, this is
Honestly,
big.
with that, I blame a lack of funding for public schools.
Yeah, that definitely
Public
is.
schools just don't have the same regulations and like as they should, to be honest. Like
Yeah,
there should be a qualification for like a qualification for what it is to be your not a thing for kids. That's just going to lead to problems.
I'm just gonna give you this straightforward. You were just like a blob monster. Like we cannot hear you till the last like 5 seconds.
Oh
But I get the
shit.
gist. When teachers aren't funded and the school isn't funded, it's like, well, hey, why do we care if this one kid is walking around? Something like that.
Right. They just there isn't much responsibility I feel
Yeah,
like put into the
not given
creation of the
how many
entire
kids.
system. Yeah, I just feel like the system could have been designed a lot better and still can, and just nothing. And it's leaving us with situations where there's teachers who are just abusive. If you're a teacher and you hate kids, then you just should not be around kids. That's just obviously a problem that's going to lead to something. That was the basic gist of it.
Yeah, I think this is the first time you see me beat this guy. I'm pretty sure.
Honestly, I think so. Good job, man.
Yeah,
Gordon Grimes.
I think the reason it worked is
Gordon
because
Grimesy.
I really broke it. I supercharged that one the sleigh gore and my sight, and I was just able to just kind of break him down so easy because how much I buffed those two weapons. I was playing being reckless at the end there, but I was just like, I just gotta beat him, just run through, beat
Right.
him. Oh wow, I had so many healing items too. I really didn't need to take that risk. Oh,
Not
four
really.
things.
But it did kind of work out.
Okay. Okay. Oh, damn.
What?
Oh,
Triggers,
determination where I can get more damage. For a max of 3 stacks for 6 seconds. So I could do 15 more damage or if I get 3 kills, then the buff, as long as I do it within the time frame, the buff I think is saying it should do 15 plus damage, which could work if there were a bunch of little enemies next to each other. What is this? Termination.
right.
Ooh.
But at the same time, that's not much help for a boss.
Yeah. The other one is spells damage.
Spells are kind of good, but at the same time,
I don't think my sword's a spell. I want to check because if it is, no, it's a cloak. Spells are the book ones,
so
so I don't want to upgrade spell damage. I'm gonna do determination for a solar ray because it just means everyone I kill. Because up until this point, they don't have to guarantee you to give me any money. Like the fact that I had so much money is actually pretty lucky. Cause I had 200 going to that program. That was really lucky. So this just guarantees that everyone I kill will at least give me one. Like, that is just a
right.
guarantee now. But yeah, that made me think of that
What?
time. And so here's
Okay.
the one that was annoying. This happened at the same school. At one point,
Right.
first day, no joke, the very first day, the teachers at
Mhm.
school were saying, like, I knew what my mom told me, and I recited it to them twice. I'd be like, no, I'm supposed to go to like English or whatever my mom would tell me, whatever subject was supposed to be at the time. But the school,
Right.
like the teachers would be like, no, you're supposed to go Spanish. I'm like, what do you mean? I don't even understand English all that well, and I was born here. Like,
Yeah,
why
and
would
then
I
you're
go to
going to be
Spanish?
your boot camped off to Spanish.
Yeah, it's like, what the heck? And when I told my mom this afterwards,
Okay,
she's
I'm
like,
I'm I'm
okay,
gonna give you
what
a
the heck
pro
did they just
tip.
do? It was so
I can give you a
stupid.
pro tip for learning a great amount of languages.
Just go for
Learn
it.
Latin.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Because so many languages around like Europe and whatnot, including I think a bit of Spanish, did like evolve and descend from Latin
Yeah.
as well as English. So overall, a better understanding of Latin would technically overall improve your understanding of a lot of them.
Yeah.
What is with these meat boys?
I don't know. I,
Do you know that? Do you know that series, Super Meat Boy?
oh, yes. I know Super Meat Boy. Yeah.
Right.
That what I thought. You were referring to the guy there, right? You were referring
Oh
to the
yeah,
guy?
definitely the guy.
Okay, I was just
He's
making sure. I was like,
and I said, "What's up with Meat Boy?" And
yeah.
it just reminded me of the game.
Oh, jeez. Right.
Right, bombs, quite inconvenient. What the hell? Oh,
I just got destroyed. Like the hardest thing ever.
kind of. You might want to heal just the slightest bit.
Yeah, I would like to. There we go.
Well, you kind of healed.
Yeah, I gotta heal. And oh, there was a temporary defense sitting there. Oh, that would have
Oh
saved
wow,
me.
yeah, that's quite sad. Oh well.
Oh, that's the guys who've been blowing me up. Oh my god.
Right.
I didn't even know they could blow
The
up.
guys who they could blew up.
They could blow
I
up,
mean,
yeah.
the guys that, are constantly pulsating like balloons and then take 3 seconds and then start flashing bright
I
red.
was paying attention to the flying enemies.
Right, I
Flying
mean,
ones
fair
were the
enough.
ones who could get who I was more concerned with.
Gonna get your ass killed. I know, I'm just dogging on you.
Yeah. But anyway.
But yes, as the viewers can tell, we haven't had the happiest school experience.
Of course not. That's
And
not how you make good content. That's not the
no,
way
of
to make
course.
good content.
Some of everyone thinks that, some of the best creators always have something wrong with them.
Yeah, that's how you get your unique effect. You have to have some
Yeah, that's how you
guy.
get your uniqueness.
You get
You gotta
bullied.
have something wrong with you.
You get bullied, or you have some school problem.
You have traumatic backstory. It works every time.
Uh, but anyway, yeah, that Rasputin guy, Rasputin,
Oh,
is like one.
Rasputin?
Yeah, Rasputin. Thank you. Is like
I don't know
one of
if
the
that's
guys
actually
like
his real name.
I think that well not his real name, his channel.
Well, oh, Rasputin the channel.
Yes,
Okay, I was like, the
yes.
real dude? Okay, we going into history now.
No, the channel. I was just say like he is one of my favorite guys. One of my favorite like big thinkers. Like whenever I think of someone who's like could use like big thinker or like you think of like the thinker statue, like he totally would fit. Damn it.
Right. I mean,
Uh,
I listen to a lot of people too on a lot of different subjects, obviously.
yeah.
I listen to short summaries of history, current political events, just all sorts of things are happening around the world now and across all of time. That's my interest.
Yeah.
Those are the people I listen to, and there's a lot of them, and don't feel like I should say any one of them in particular right now.
Yeah. Wait, you don't want people to try, you
Feel
don't want
like
people to think you're
I feel like
fake news?
I don't know. I feel like people like I feel like I don't feel like going into politics is the best start, but
Yeah, no, understand.
I've told you my view on a lot of things in the world
Yeah.
and how my research has led me to a lot of specific understandings of a lot of things.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh shit, dude. Dude,
Fucking A.
yeah.
I got lost.
Alright. It's fine.
I love that
Question.
Flagor.
You wanna
That Flagor is like my favorite thing ever because it's so strong and it's a lot of movement for a weapon. For a big weapon, it does a lot of movement.
honestly, yeah.
But it's so easy to either get lost or use it just at the wrong time and
Like
it just backfires or something.
exactly.
Uh,
I was gonna suggest, would you like to leave this episode here?
let me find out. OBS time. Oh yeah, we've been an hour and 20 minutes. Wanna go? If you're good with it, we could go for another I'd say like 10 minutes, and we could get 3 episodes out of it.
Honestly, I'm good with that. I'll
Alright.
take one more question, and then we can say goodbye to our fellow shades and humans.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's see here. Okay, I saw that one.
Yeah.
Alright. Children should get a longer holiday. Now, I'm assuming this is also school related.
Oh yeah, no. Most of them are like. There's usually a very easy class. You can tell, like, because I basically copy and paste them from sections. Like, some of them are like about taxes. Some of them are about like vacations or school. Like, usually they're in sections, and sometimes you can tell very easily what are the differences.
Like, yeah, but children must get a longer holiday. That is, this is probably going to be shocking to you. I don't think so.
I mean, it's not that shocking just because of the fact that I already know that we're both into homeschooling, so for the most part, neither of us would get a typical holiday. So.
Oh, right. But, I mean, just in general with actual schooling, though, I just don't believe that holiday should be as much as a thing. I mean, there's obviously holidays where you could have time off, but I believe instead of just having a holiday off, I believe that you should just improve the overall conditions for every general week. and then replace the time you spend on holidays with the extra time you're spending just on an average week.
Yeah.
The 3 day weekend is honestly, in my opinion, peak work schedule. I've told, obviously we're kind of on that work schedule.
Yeah.
We have 2 days we're off, and then 2 days we work, a day we're off, 2 days we work, 2 days off. It's a perfect balance, and it has been proven to work just as well in a multitude of different places.
Yeah. I'm just gonna go to the main menu and hang out for a bit. But
Right.
yeah,
Oh shit.
I actually I agree with you, just because like I think of Adam Conover when he was talking about
Right.
summer break and was talking about how much kids
All right.
forget over like the summer break, and
A
obviously
summer
he
break.
might
On
not be
yeah.
referring to that, but in general, when you
But
take a very long time off of school, it's very easy
I
for you to
wasn't.
get away from it.
Well, that's the thing. The way our school system teaches is also inefficient in actually teaching you. It's more of a memory game instead of actually learning stuff that will become beneficial into your specific everyday life as you grow in age.
Mm-hmm.
But that's just a slight nitpick.
Yeah, no. We could do probably at
uh,
this point. I'm watching the timer, so we could probably do another question. We've got like 5 minutes until another episode. I
all
just
right.
came to the menu because at this point I don't think a run would be short enough, and it doesn't save in between. It
Right.
doesn't save in the middle of runs, so it's like there's no point in me
Leave it.
continuing.
I have it for you. We'll leave it on a controversial note of some kind.
Of course.
The government should provide security to college education systems. Do you mean the kind of like protection, like physical protection on the government level, or financial protection on the governmental level?
Listen. All
Right.
I can say is that I got these off of a website, and they didn't go into further
I
detail
know.
on these questions. So it's how do
It's
you
just
when you
like
take
up to you interpret it.
it, how do you take it? Because when I read it, the government
Okay.
should provide security for all college education systems. I assume
The
colleges
college
as a
education
class.
system. Right. And what I'm proceeding to think of is like basically free college. It's a government system where the overall amount of money going into the system would pay for education. And while that seems bad, the fact is, education is generally overpriced and a lot of people are being overcharged in the state it is now. So, just in general, of like having financial protections to make sure that it's either extremely cheap or even free is beyond needed and necessary.
Yeah.
I believe once something goes fully privatized, individualized, or, publicized, I feel like a lot can go wrong with any of those situations, and there needs to be a balance.
Yeah. Yeah. I will say with obviously with all of these, I just grabbed them off the website. So and in most of those websites, it didn't go further detail. But I would agree with the
Right.
fact
I'm
that if
I,
it's
like
one of
I'm
their own,
adding a lot of detail to
yeah,
these
yeah, yeah.
questions.
Whenever they, so for this question specifically, I would say that if it is their own system, I would assume that they would want to protect their own system. It's like if you set up something new,
Right.
you want to protect it.
Well, I mean, do you know our government in any of its history? We're not the
Not
best at
really.
keeping things under wraps.
No, I've got basically no history.
Uh, I mean, fair enough. I mean,
I mean,
me and you could
yeah.
I could go into discussion from history from probably the year, I don't know, 800, probably 800. That's about right. To about now.
Okay. All right. We're down to a minute, so I'm gonna switch over to that image.
Just honestly,
Switch over
I guess
so
we
there's an
just.
easy point for me to edit in the
All right.
the thing. All right.
the
The
point
end
where
card.
we
The end
the end card.
Yeah, well, that's
The
what we
end
call it
card.
on YouTube,
Welcome
right?
to
I
the.
don't. It's not.
It is.
Wait.
Welcome to the end card screen. You're stuck here
Well,
forever. Subscribe and comment and like the video and shit, folks.
Yeah, this is.
We need
this
the
is totally
traction.
Yeah.
I like how the first time we mentioned liking, commenting, or subscribing is on like our 70th video.
Yes, it's
Like
like
it's
3 series. Because we'd already done Bioshock, we'd already done Cuphead, and
right.
I think, actually, no, we've only done 2 playthroughs. We started Undertale.
Yeah, we've done
but-
Bioshock, Cuphead, and we've started third and fourth. We've had a third actually.
Oh.
So we're started fourth and fifth. Gunfire.
Oh, Gunfire.
Can't forget the offshoots.
Yep, forgot about Gunfire. Alright.
Alright.
See you guys next time.
I guess see you later, Shades.